What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome here. If you are new, thank you for joining me on today's video. You guys, I am going to be starting some savings challenges today, so I am very excited for this video. Let me just go ahead and give you an overview. I do have the money already here, right here, but let me go ahead and give you an overview of exactly what we're going to be doing. So I do have my Christmas savings challenge, and then these challenges here I actually got from Helen Budgets, which is like a new channel here, so go check her out, you guys. These are really nice. It says it right here, Helen Budgets. Go check her out, you guys. She does a great job, and these were freebies that I got. I'm not sure if they're still available, but I went ahead, printed them out, and I laminated them so I'll be able to write on them with a Sharpie, erase it when I need to, and I can keep them in my cash envelopes. So there is rainy day, $1 savings challenge, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. So go ahead and check her out, you guys. She didn't tell me to do this or anything. I just really like her videos. And I remember when I started out about 5 years ago. So definitely go check her out, okay? And then this one right here is actually the Christmas Savings Challenge, but with a twist, if you will. I got this from the Budget Moms website. This is a freebie. I love her stuff, you guys. It's so good. And I actually was using this several years ago, and I've been using this. However, I don't like that it doesn't fit in my cash envelopes. That's the only thing about it, but usually I will go through and I'll check it off. So what I did was I pretty much just cut this up, like literally with a scissor, and I made this. I just like glued the paper together, and then I passed it through my laminator, and I made this little tracker here that can fit into my cash envelope. So that's pretty cool, you guys. So the money that we're going to be stuffing into my little savings challenge is actually money that I made selling things online, you guys. So yes, that's pretty much how I make my money. Since I'm a stay-at-home mom, I try to sell things online, things that we don't use, baby items that are not used anymore because my kids are growing. I still do have babies, infants, and a baby that's less than 1 year old. But of course, if we're not using certain things anymore, and they can be repurposed, then I'll definitely try to make some money off of it. So with that being said, I actually made $295, you guys. $295 is what I was able to make selling things that we don't need or use anymore. This money is what is going to go into our savings challenge today. So I'm going to go ahead and set everything up, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so I have all of my savings challenges allocated on the side here, and let's go ahead and start filling in our binder here, or I'm sorry, our cash envelopes with our savings challenges. So to start off, what I'm going to do is start from the front here. So I have my Christmas challenge here. Let me put the money here to the side really quick. Since I'm trying to get this done at least 1 week before Christmas so that I'm able to go shopping, I am going to account for 2 weeks worth of savings here. So I'm going to check off for 25 and 20. So let's just make sure, you guys, that that's what we have. We have that should be 45. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and check these off. And like I said, I laminated this. So the good thing is that I can just come in and erase it when I'm ready to restart for another year. Okay, you guys, that is the first savings challenge going in. I'm excited. I can't wait until this is stuffed, you guys. All right, so let's move on to rainy day. So rainy day, it says that you can put however much in this envelope that you want, really. One bow is equaled to however much you want it to be equal to. So we have the 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. But something I noticed is there's no 15. So I'm actually going to make this one 15. So let's do, let me see if I can write it in here. Let's do that. One bow is $15. Hopefully that fits there. Okay, and then I'll calculate at the end how much this is going to be total, but let's go ahead and count up. We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and put a little heart on this one that we completed that one. So now we have 15 for rainy day. It has been such a long time since I've been able to do savings challenges, so I'm really happy to be doing this, and I'm really glad that Helen Budgets put this little freebie out. I am so happy that she did. She did such a good job making these as well. I really like the way that they look. Okay, so for the $1 savings challenge, it's $1 in this envelope. I mean, you can put as many as you want, but I'm just gonna put $1. I'm going to try to keep all of my envelopes around the same each time that I stuff them. So let's go ahead and put $1 in. You don't have to do that. You can put as much as you want, however many dollars. If you're like trying to complete this faster, then maybe you would put more and stuff like that. But I'm trying to keep all of them around the same so that all of my challenges finish at the same time. Hopefully I can stick to it and it works out. So for the $5 savings challenge, I'm going to be putting one $5. Once we're done with this, we should have a total of $250, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and put that in. I gotta hurry up here just because my kids are starting to act up. Okay, so let's go into our $10 savings challenge. So we are gonna put just one $10 here, and at the end, we should have a total of $500 once we complete this challenge. Once again, good savings, you guys, and hopefully I can keep up with this and we'll have money to stuff in here every time I do a cash envelope stuffing. All right, you guys, so let's move on to the $20 challenge. We're gonna add one $20 bill. So I'm gonna put my little heart, and it is $1,000 by the time that we complete this challenge. So that is, again, great savings. What I plan on doing with this money is probably putting it towards my Airbnb, rental business, and stuff like that. Probably the home business for my husband, so more so business stuff. And then I have the $50 challenge here. We're gonna put $150, draw my little heart, and that is gonna give us a total of $2,500 once we complete this challenge, which again, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that amount of money, to be honest, in here. Okay, and then our final savings challenge, oops, I think I closed it. Yeah, our final savings challenge is the $100 challenge. Now, I don't have a $100 bill, but I do have denominations that will make up $100. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my heart. And by the time we're done with this challenge, it's gonna be $5,000 in savings, you guys. So let's go ahead and make sure this is 100. We have 50, 70, 90, 100. So there you have it. That's for the $100 savings challenge. Hopefully I can get 100. I just didn't have one on me. And then you guys, I am actually left with about, let me see, I think it's 49. If I did this right, it's 49. 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So I'm left with $49, you guys. That I didn't stuff into the savings challenge. I totally could, but like I said, I want to keep all of these on the same schedule so that all of these can be done around the same time. So with that being said, this money is actually going to stay out, and I'm going to use it towards my next savings challenge, which should be in about a week or so. So that's what I'm going to use this money for. So I'm going to keep this money to the side for the next savings challenge, just to make sure that I do have that money available when that time comes. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me today, you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed the savings challenge. I know it's been a long time since I've done a savings challenge. I encourage you guys to do it as well. It's an additional way to get little savings here and there, and not spend that money towards other things that you probably don't need. Let's be real. So all right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, you guys. Bye.